Ich bin wieder zurückgekommen, da ist der Bob, da ist der Chris. Thank you guys that you love me. Also that I yesterday was an asshole to David. Sorry for my... But was not violence body, really. I don't give him a ding, and with a knife is not true. But the pun I had in the hand and it was the Satan way. Yeah.
Yesterday he was
What the fucking Satan way? Ein Schafsäckel. Ein Asshole war ich. Schau, wie schön das ist. Nein, Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung, sorry. Aber der hat mich triggert die ganze Zeit und gesagt, ich bin der Drecksack da, der immer aufräumt. Ich habe 4 Monate und ihr wisst Bescheid.
Vergiss die Situation.
Nicht vergessen, aber nicht mich aufregen.
Weg mit ihm. Ich würde es gar nicht machen, wenn du jetzt über Nacht nicht durch einklagen.
Wenn er sagt, ich habe ihn geschlagen.
Dann kommt er und sagt, du musst seine Brille zahlen, Haftpflicht.
Ja, zahle ich, kein Problem, ich zahle das...
Dann gibt es ein Verfahren und dann kommt das und das und die Frage ist, wer hat das gesehen? Und dann kommt unter dem Stand und sagt, ich habe gesehen, dass er die Hand noch im Messer hat. Ich würde nichts machen.
Ja, aber ich stand dazu, dass ich Scheiße kann. Ich habe heute sogar der Polizei bei the restaurant. I was waiting of my handy because it was closed, and the police come, not for me, for them. And then I asked how to, but he don't have many time. Wegen Verleumdung, you know, when somebody say not true story about you. So he said, yeah, but it's complicated because you need Beweismaterial, you need... So I had camera. When he said I push him, I had all on the camera. Because yesterday I was also feeling, okay, for my Hollywood.
Dann kommt die andere Seite und heisst, warum hast du fotografiert?
Ja, aber das ist Beweismaterial. Ja. Ich habe es ja noch nicht sozial gemacht. Ich habe es ja noch nicht. Das ist Beweismaterial für die Polizei. Nein, es war auch... Es ist so ein Schutz, so ein hoher Schutz mit der Kamera, weil ich halt immer wieder in Situationen komme, wo ich nachher Angst habe, dass diese Situation alles von diesen 4 Monaten unter den Teppich wischt und ich nachher ein Arschloch bin. Und gestern, wie er das gesagt hat, wirklich, ich bin der Drecksack, ich bin der nicht aufräumt. Und dann noch vor der Putzfrau vorgestern und das hat mich einfach geklopft. Weil dann kommt mein alter Scheiß, das ist ja scheiß Ego, aber mein alter Ego, wo Angst hat. Ich habe Angst, I was afraid that the people think I was 4 months now an asshole. Every time I screaming, every time I was dirty. This was my trigger, because I know.
But that's, that's your fear.
Yeah.
So you gotta deal with that.
Yeah.
Not somebody else for you.
I can
you deal with this, and then you can meet all the assholes in the world.
Yeah.
They press all the buttons, nothing works. They don't press anymore.
Yeah. This is an old thing.
They don't trigger anymore. If somebody see that this trigger works on you, clank, 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 clank.
And after I must be happy of this situation. I also was in the forest and say danke David and sorry David, but the test not good absolviert.
Das wäre das Beste, wenn
There is a saying, I don't know if it's African or something, but they say that if you stop for every dog that barks of you,
Beißen?
that barks, there's like woo 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 at you.
Barks is ballen.
Yeah, if you stop for every dog that woo woo at you, you never get to your destination.
But you have a nice partnership with a dog.
Yes. Now
with many dogs.
Now change this and think of, instead of the dog, it's a person that accuses you falsely.
Yeah.
Somebody come and tell you something is not true, it's not, and you're like this and like that. That's like a dog that barks at you. If you stop for everyone to also with them, you waste time.
No, it's not the goal. This is the thing. No, the barker are the goal. The barker are the goal, and I am the asshole when I like yesterday. But I must to take it and to say after when I go. Te amo, I love you. And maybe first he bark, but it's not triggering me. I am zip and give him love, and then I go have a friend more, and a friend more. So every dog they bark was not destroy my goal. So no, it was the goal. Das ist der Weg, ist das Ziel.
Yeah,
the road is the goal.
If you want to pass this test, yeah, I think so too.
Because this is the thing, many people also have a big mind. They say on Instagram or Facebook or so, or in management rooms, they say, let your friends, they are not good for you and go your way. Let it. And many people grow up, big manager, whatever, but they protect. But my mission, my feeling is not to. I will come every time on this Parker. on this barking the human. They say negative barking, boo 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 boo.
No.
So I must to say thank you. No angry myself, and the situation to be thankful for the trigger, for the fucking trigger, because it's going the water, deep water, you know, water, water, deep.
Ja, ja.
Das geht so, das ist so wichtig, es geht um Urlogos, um das, was wir nachher in den Religionen bebildlicht haben oder mit Wörtern gemacht haben. Geht es eigentlich darum, die Archetypen zurück zu den Urlogos, zu den Urbildern. How to say in English, the Urbilder, you know, the grandpa of the roots of the build, and all the religions, all the culture are just upstairs, and you see the picture upstairs, also christlich, but then maybe they very good christlich. Then many people, you know, Protestant go back from this, and now Orientalisch, they take a new Kleid, new Europe. They are interested because. But all this is just the flower, you know. But the roots, ist das Urbild, auf das nachher aufgebaut worden ist. Und das berührt es mit Grimm-Geschichten, mit Märchen, you know, like Grimm, like fantasy stories. They are all the top a story.
Of course.
Of basic, of and this matrix or stories. This is. The flower touch you because you feel ur.
Yeah, this is the Bible, the same thing.
The Bible, yeah. All this big metaphor. And what? Thank you.
Glad you like it.
I'm just here. I read. Look, I'm just here, but I read many times the same. I understand it, but I go back and want more.
It's not easy to read.
No, it's easy. It's very easy. Some words I don't know, but it's more easy than Goethe.
But you have to read this more than once.
Hä?
Das ist mehr als eins lesen.
Ja, ich tu langsam lesen und ich habe ja oft Mühe beim Lesen. Also Mühe. Eigentlich nicht, ich muss einfach in meiner Zeit lesen.
Jetzt hast du genügend Zeit.
Ja.
You know, when I think about these things, it's interesting. I look now all the movies, you know, the new movies on Netflix and these.
Yeah.
All the stories, because we're talking about like a dog that barks like assholes, and all the stories they put people in this tunnel where every movie now, every story starts like this. A tragedy happened. Somebody did something that's not okay and it's wrong to somebody else. And then all the story of the movie, when people watch, it's about, kill him. Yes, it's all right because look how bad he was. You're right too. Yeah. And you wait all the movie and it's a lot of violence, but you're so identified with the character that you think he's so right. He must make justice and kill everybody. And it's okay. You know? All the movies have this story. And you say,
It's okay.
You know,
John Wayne is a good boy. Bruce Willis.
The old ones, yes.
So-
John Wayne and so. But in the new one, it's only business.
Yeah, of course.
It's only business. And in earlier, for example, Grimm's Märchen. That was a meaning of the.
This was also business.
To try to understand the system. And today is show something on TikTok.
No. New movies have also very good message. It's the same. It's like the same flower, but on a new way.
Yeah,
with
commercial way.
Yeah, but the Grimm was also commercial.
Viel weniger. Die nicht verdient.
It's, I think
das weiß ich gar
previous
nicht.
years.
Aber die haben doch das auch geschäftmäßig auch gemacht. Das Buch, die Geschichte zusammengefasst
Ja,
und dann
aber
noch
weißt,
verkauft.
das sind ein paar Franken, die sie bekommen haben. Oder nicht?
Sind die nicht berühmt gewesen schon bei Leben? Also was gelebt haben, der Reich und so?
Also viele nicht gelebt davon, sind einfach Lehrer gewesen oder
Okay.
nicht so etwas, oder Pfarrer und haben daneben geschrieben. A lot of the authors earlier, the author was not the main job. They was a priest or a teacher or so what.
Was nebendran?
Yeah. And today it must be a business, not only for me as author, but for this and investors.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but really you don't know the movies. And also the artist, you think maybe all the music from no, you find so good things.
Don't forget to send me your rap song.
Oh, thank you. His interest of me. And Pluribus. Look,
Yeah,
Pluribus.
the movie, yeah.
This is one series you can look. Pluribus.
Pluribus.
Is so good.
Pluribus.
Ist because kollektiv Bewusstsein, ein Virus, wo alle Menschen so ein kollektiv Bewusstsein haben. So ganz lieb werden, aber ein paar, etwa 12 oder so, haben die Virus nicht. Und they are normal human. And yeah, it's very strange. Everybody is like a zombie, but in a good way zombie. Because they
also
are
like a
better.
story like you say.
They are better. Yeah, of course. Everything is this. And this is what I want to say. We have so good series. We have really good movies also today.
You know Guy Ritchie? The
Too less, but yeah, Snatch,
film
everything.
direct,
Yeah.
He was once in a show in Joe Rogan. if you know.
Madonna, sex.
Yes, exactly. He was to John Rogan one time.
John Rogan?
You know?
No.
He's most famous podcaster in America. I think he's the most famous.
Okay.
So he was in his podcast once, and he talked about meat and old stories.
Meat?
Meat,
Meat.
mythos, like in Greek.
Mythos, yeah.
And all the stories that he makes in all the movies, how it's all one story. Everything is one story. All movies, there's the same story. Everything. Stories, Bibles, movies. And he talked about this in the podcast. Very interesting. It's a very good episode if you ever watch
Yeah,
it.
this is what we talk now. This what we
Exactly
say
this.
to go down. What they say. This guy is just
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
Because we have this kollektive Unbewusstsein. We have all this Mathematik, this program, deep, and you can make a big picture. Is every time from
Yeah.
from. And this is the dangerous by religions and by these dogmas. You know, by these dogmas.
For me, it's not so easy. I am a logical thinker. From the engineering, I think more logical and less. It can be.
Okay. Wow. I totally agree with you that it's not easy for you. Because this is, this is a very big challenge in this life. If you start with this mindset and you develop very much the logical part, it's a very, very big challenge to jump from this into for example, into the Eastern thinking, into the what is Asian. It's a big jump there. If you're very much in logic,
Yeah, but every time you can, this is in 1 second, you can have the smartest thing. It's possible. It's possible.
Almost provable and repeatable.
Yes.
And if you go, I go to the doctor. It can be that, or it can be that it's not.
Yeah.
That's not engineering. Engineering says, okay, this is so, and
sure.
The next step will be there. That's my thing.
Procedural, step by step. Step one, then you must listen.
And you can repeat it. It's always the same.
Sure.
That's engineering and wissenschaftlich sciences.
I think this is a cool tool.
Is it
like how you call tool in German?
Werkzeug.
It's a very cool Werkzeug. It's very useful. You need this in life, but that's all it is. Not more than tool. Behind the tool, there's different intelligence that can find very different ways for the same tool. And this, if we become very, very good at using the tools, it's very simple to forget that this intelligence works differently, but it works and it exists. Like when you get a cut.
You say when a tool, when you take a hammer, you can take the nail, or you can take on the head.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely.
But you can say exactly when the head, he's dead.
Yes.
When I take the nail.
Yes. But I also say that if everything I have is one hammer and I'm a master with this hammer, for me, everything is going to be just a nail. Everything. But if I realize behind the hammer there's different intelligence, then it's not just this hammer. I can make a hammer from this, from that. I can take this and I can take a screw
Yeah.
because it comes from a different route.
Yeah, yeah.
The intelligence behind is not logical, but it
But
exists.
the result must be always the same.
Ah, eben. Vielleicht ist doch alles logisch. Maybe it's also this logic.
Yes, it is.
Because
It
it's
is.
also it's
Yeah.
just a program.
That's philosophy.
It's true.
That's philosophy.
It's also logic, but
yeah.
logic will come like a
Is
trail behind.
is with yeah, we just have a little brain, and this intelligence is bigger. So,
You see these birds, the crows. I don't know how you call the crows. The black
crows.
the crows.
Rabe
the
is the
rabe,
big
rabe.
one, but Krähe is this what you see here. It's
And
Krähe.
Elster is that bird that
Elster is the stoling.
Stoling.
The stoling, the white black, but it's also the family. But Krähe is the mostly one.
Krähe.
Yeah.
Krähe is
The little-
what you heard here.
Yeah, they are Krähe. But they are also Raab is a bigger one, and they will be also older. They are more alone.
How you call it, Raab?
Raab is the bigger one.
Yes, yes,
But
yes,
normally in the
and
city,
they have bigger
yeah,
thing.
and in the city is Krähe, crows.
You see in intelligence test,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
they
Yeah,
beat
yeah,
human.
yeah.
They beat human every time.
What they beat.
Human in a test. Every time. I see this many times they do and they beat it. Every time they beat human. It takes much longer for human,
With
who's
this-
very intelligent, to understand and to find solutions.
With this little brain.
Yes.
With this
They
little
do it and
brain.
they still study this because they don't know why. Of course you know why. You just don't want to know why. Because they use a different level of intelligence.
Yeah, and this is
But the intelligence is only a small part, food or not food.
No, for tool. Yeah, they think about food, yes. But this is like an equation, mathematical. How they resolve this problem? They have this and the cell is food. But there's many things happen in between. They cannot get to the cell. So this is their equation. And they resolve it very fast. And in ways that people, when they do the same, they cannot do it like that. They cannot.
because
After they
why?
understand-
Why they can't do it like a Krähe? Why?
Because logic is a different
Yeah,
story.
because they really want with the logic to try, and maybe they,
Yes.
oh my god, they come in a barrier because
Yeah.
they want to. When you just flow,
You need
when
calculation.
when you just flow and let it like my freestyles. You know, I don't trust my brain on the first, like Selbstvertrauen, Selbstwertgefühl. I go
Ah,
back
yeah, yes.
and then it's flowing. Like
Yeah.
the Krähe, just do it.
Yeah.
You know, and when the human, they maybe think they can't do this. Just flow. They also can do this because they or a Werkzeug. What you
so
say?
this is what they practice in Asia. This is the thinking. They call it thinking without thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
But thinking without thinking, it's also thinking, just in a different dimension.
Is it the thinking or only the result of a success? I do always the same, and the success is I have a corn or I have my food.
That's interessant.
Is it the thinking or wie soll ich sagen, Erfahrung? Erfahrung. The result of
Experience.
Do always the same. Always the same. Experience, yeah.
Normally, you see the practice, for example, in Asian countries, the practice, it's not about following the dogma. It's about getting to a point where the mind that only can follow process, instruction, A plus B plus C equal D, this mind, it get to a point where this mind, it's like plus and minus, they cancel. And then you open the other part of thinking, which time, it's not linear. So solutions, you know, when you take this is time, a line.
Yeah.
Okay, so the solution is here. My problem space is here. So with logical thinking, I need to go all the way A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H to get to solution. So there is the other thinking where you fold time.
Fold the blood. A is B.
You know,
Yeah.
this is a capacity of the mind, but it's not the logical, it's the other hemisphere of the brain. And it can do it instantly, automatic.
What's the result of this? You never have learned this. You have no experience. What's the way to go there?
That's amazing question. This is amazing question. And